Hey, this is Weston Champlin out here at and I need an officer out here to report a theft. And there's a enclosed trailer up here that had a toolbox full of tools, and all the tools are gone.
All right, sick. Be there in 5. Hey, when we roll up there, seriously though, keep the camera down and don't be filming. Let's get them ball back and let's try to figure out where they came from, where you got them from.
Hold on, we're getting close. Give me a second. We're gonna turn left here.
What's up, wild man?
That's the motherfucker.
Hey.
Guys, in case you're wondering what's happening here right now, I was just back in our storage yard that's behind our shop, and we have like 38 acres back there, right? Do we park all of our extra stuff that we can't fit inside the compound here? Kyle's trailer's out there, my enclosed trailer's out there, a bunch of stuff's out there, storage containers, extra cars. Well, as I was driving around, I noticed all the car doors was open, and then I'm like, that's weird. Dump truck was open, and everything else. I'm like, that's really odd. Well, then I drove by my shipping container. And I noticed all the locks were open, but it still has a lock on it, so nobody can get into it. But I noticed that somebody was trying to get into it. And then I seen Kyle's trailer, and somebody has beat the lock off of Kyle's trailer. Didn't take much look inside of it, but I've seen that the lock was beat off, and I figured before we get to investigating too much, we gotta grab a camera and document everything just so we have it.
So for you guys that don't know, Kyle's our friend. He's got like the big supercharged Toyota, and he's currently in Australia. So we're gonna call him to let him know that the Kansas crackheads really want to pick on the Australians.
Now, like a few months ago, we had a bunch of wires cut off of like winches and stuff like that, which I'm like, okay, whatever. Somebody come out here and stole the copper. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. But then we haven't had any other issues for a long time. Well, now it looks like we've got issues. So I was driving around out here just a minute ago. You notice something? See that every door is open on that?
Oh, are you serious?
See how there's doors open on all them cars down there? The bucket truck down there, every door is open on the utility bed. Look, Kyle's impact charger's laying here on the ground.
Oh no.
The door to the trailer's open. I'm assuming he had it locked.
Oh my god.
He had tools. He doesn't anymore.
You know, the thing about it is that they must have walked in and walked out, because otherwise they'd have took that with them.
They had to walk. There's no, because the thing is, if they had a car back here, had a truck, anything, they would have just grabbed the whole box. They had to walk in here. Everything is gone. Oh, great, they left a hammer. I got real bad news for you, and I need to know everything that was in your trailer.
Not much, why? Tools?
Not anymore. Motherfucker beat the lock off the side of your trailer and took all your shit.
Really? No.
Does that look like your impact charger laying on the ground?
Battery charger, yeah.
Alright, I'll call you back. I gotta call the cops.
Alright, see you, man. Bye.
I was out here yesterday and this was open. Oh my. But I didn't even look to see if there's anything gone.
I don't think they got past this, honestly. I don't see any radiators, but
Also, they might not want to take the time to jump up in this thing. Well, I think we need to go get...
We need more than game cameras now.
I think we need game cameras. I think we're gonna put a sniper's nest over there. Start up there at them cars and make sure all the battery cables and all that are still on them.
I don't know what it is, but I got told by a crackhead that there's just something about a locked door or a locked, like, just something with a padlock on it that they cannot resist.
No. If you want to keep something safe from a crackhead, you leave it unlocked, and they'll be like, no, there's nothing in there. Look at this. All the doors are open on all these cars. Look, sun visor's down. Things open. This is open. Was there anything gone?
all the other doors were popped. Like at least, like the Elvis car door was popped. First gen was popped. Barney was popped.
Basically, what we got to do is we got to figure out where these tools went. So they're pretty easy. They're SP tools. They're not really in America. I think they're just an Australian brand, and it's what Kyle brought from Australia to here with his car to fix everything. So we're gonna try Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, any place else that we can think of that people are selling stuff. We're also gonna go to all the pawn shops. We're gonna find something. We're gonna find them somewhere. Hey, this is Weston Champlin out here at and I need an officer out here to report a theft.
Okay, well, so.
Got some tools out of a trailer, and I've got a bunch of cars sitting back here, and somebody went through them all, popped open all the doors, all the hoods.
Okay, I will have an officer out as soon as I can, okay?
All right, sounds good. Well, I got good news and bad news. The bad news is they stole all your shit. The good news is that's all they stole.
Okay.
He's like, this isn't good news for me.
Well, no, I didn't say it was good news for you. I just said the good news is the only things they stole was yours. Hopefully your car wasn't in there.
I think my car's in Utah, hopefully.
Oh, okay, good. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you? What can I do for you?
I could be better. I came out here today and all these car doors was open. I started looking around a little bit more, and there's a enclosed trailer up here that had a toolbox full of tools, and all the tools are gone.
Okay.
And as far as right now, that's all we've noticed is gone. They didn't steal anything super big, just hand tools, stuff like that, stuff that they could carry. I had a couple steel chainsaws in here, and they were just sitting here on top of this carpet, but they're gone now. Okay. And then this one here was the one that was locked. It's easy enough to see exactly what was in it. Damn.
All right, pal.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Next time I see you, you'll be on some better circumstances.
All right, sounds good.
Hopefully I'm not speeding. All right, well guys, what it's gonna come down to now is I got some people that are asking some questions to see if they can figure out who took these, and we're gonna go to look at all the pawn shops, Craigslist, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and every other place we can think of. And we're gonna try to find these tools. Obviously, we had a bunch of stuff stolen at the property, so I have the perfect idea on how to fix that. Landmines, exactly. Actually, I didn't tell you guys, did I? Here, hold on, I'll be right back.
Any bets on what do you think he has?
I don't know. It better be a rocket launcher.
You'll never believe what I bought.
Oh, Kyle's tools.
Wait, what?
I got a real good deal on these bad girls.
Where'd you find them at?
Well, you know, it was just a real good deal I come across. Dude, you'll never believe what I'm getting ready to go do.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go break down a crack house to get your tools back.
Oh, I wish I was there. That'd be so much fun.
No, there's a dude that's gonna meet me across town and sell me a bunch of really nice sockets, wrenches, and orange impacts for 800 bucks. What? Would you like to know that your $5,000 for the tools is worth 800 bucks? Oh god, I gotta call you back. Bye. Hello? All right, sick. Be there in 5. Hey, when we roll up there, seriously though, keep the camera down. Don't be filming. Let's get them bought back, and let's try to figure out where they came from, where you got them from. Just stay incognito, would you please?
Yeah. Because like in my bathroom and slippers, I'm going to be really incognito.
Yeah, that's great, Garrett. Let's go.
What's up, wild man?
That's the motherfucker.
There wasn't no charger in here. It just had like a pair of
Jumper weed and
yes,
shit?
yeah.
All right, thanks, you. Can you fucking believe that that's fucking them? That's them. That's 100% them. The impacts are them. Guys. It might look like a old toolbox because it is. Look what's inside. Brand new S&P wrenches. S&P is an Australian brand. Literally, the only way S&P wrenches ended up in Winfield, Kansas is because they were stolen from that trailer. These are them. So there's all the wrenches. We got ratchets. This box, they didn't steal from us. This box is from someone else. There's the S&P sockets. Boom. Long story short, I think this is everything that got stolen. I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to go through everything, but what I do know is I got a backpack full of power tools. I've got all the sockets and wrenches back. So now I just got to figure out who stole them. The guy I just bought them from did not steal them. I know that for sure. But now I just got to track it down from there. So I met a guy in a parking lot. He still knows a few people. And apparently somebody was trying to get rid of these. And I figured out who did it. Figured out who stole all the stuff. And also I got all the wrenches back. They're all sitting in the back end of the truck out there. Seriously? So I got the wrenches back, I got the impact wrenches back, I got everything but the charger, but I'm pretty sure the charger's laying out there in the field. Got all that back, but the problem is, right, is we have two options now. We don't technically have any proof of the guy that did it that ties him to this. Basically, the guy that bought these back from me bought them from another guy that bought them from the guy that stole them. And I know who it is, but I can't tie it to him. Well, I've got a new way to do that because I bought a bunch of these little boys. You might be wondering what this is. This is a 4G LTE tracker. Charge it, battery life lasts like 3 weeks, and the whole time I can just sit here and look on my app and see exactly where it's at all times. So my idea is these motherfuckers love stealing power tools. So I'm gonna take apart a Milwaukee battery, take all the battery cells out of it, slide this in there somewhere, put it all back together, and then go put a little bait. Maybe put like our impact out there with the battery on it and a couple other things. And we're gonna take and put it out there in one of the cars, like maybe in the rollback or something. And whenever they come back to steal it, we got their ass. All we gotta do now is we gotta figure out how in the hell are we gonna hide all these trackers in the tools, that way people don't catch them. Ha ha, there we go. Doesn't work. Perfect. So here's my idea, right? Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm pretty sure I can take this battery apart and I'm gonna see if there's enough room to slide this tracker in there. Oh, dude, this is going to be perfect. Don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you've watched the channel for a while, you might know a few years ago, a bunch of thieves broke into my shop and stole a bunch of tools out of there. And they ended up getting caught. I figured out who it was. But long story short, I hate thieves because thieves go for stuff that's easy to sell, and stuff that's easy to sell is normally tools and things like that. And the problem is a lot of people use tools to make their living. They use tools to go out there and make money every day for their families and everything like that. So if you steal somebody's tools, you're stealing somebody's ability to work, which is really just a thing to do. So ideally, this tracker is super small. Take out a section of these batteries and I'll put it back together, and then what we'll do to test it is I'll go set this battery in a random place and we'll see if we can still track it. I'm currently, ooh.
This is a pretty good unintentional dad joke.
What?
You said currently when it sparked.
Oh! That's actually, oh! Also, remember guys, never stick a metal screwdriver into a battery pack. Boom. Tracker. So basically what we're trying to figure out right now is whether this actually works the way we want it to or not. So what we're doing right now is we're going to do a hide and seek challenge. All right, ready? Yep. You get 15-minute head start. Boom. 12, 14, go. So there goes our theft. He's stealing it. He's escaping in a yellow rumblebee. There he goes. Oh, he just, man, gone. All right, guys, we're currently westbound on 9th Street, Winfield, Kansas. We have the GPS tracker on the assailant.
No piggies yet. Got me an impact. I'm gonna sell this, make some money for some crack.
He was just seen on West 7th Street. If this tracker's right, he's right there somewhere.
We're gonna walk up this alleyway. Hopefully, like, I don't actually get stopped by the real police. Oh God, I about fell.
All right, so he should be in this alleyway over here. Hold on, we're getting close. Give me a second. We're gonna turn left here.
Oh, here they are. Here they are. Oh no. Oh gosh, guys.
Woo! He's going.
Stop right there! Stop!
Damn it!
Sir, hands up. Pull your pants down. Oh, we got him! We got him! What this means is whoever steals our tools is finished. So, guys, all we have to do now is we gotta take this impact and mix it in with a bunch of other tools and put it in a bag and then set it up as bait and see if anyone steals it. But guys, while we wait on the thieves, we might as well be productive. So let's go build a Ford Ranger that drives on 2 wheels. Guys, welcome to Weston's Junkyard, where this is our new piece of property, right? The junkyard isn't fully fledged out yet, but there's lots of things to the junkyard already, like a black and white Chevy Police Tahoe. And you might be wondering, why do I have a black and white Chevy Police Tahoe? I don't know. I bought like 3 cars off the police department and that was just one of them. And it's got a 5.3 LS in it and it absolutely rips. So right now, we are gonna try to get her started and then go put training wheels on it. God damn, she's good looking. Look at her. She looks like a zebra. Easy. I think the Mazda would be easier to put a training wheel on? Probably. Mazda might be a better idea. The 2-wheelology would be a better top heaviness because then you have more weight up top to keep it balanced. Guys, change of plans, right? We were gonna use a really nice black and white Tahoe over there, but we've changed our mind because I've got this Mazda pickup sitting here, right? I don't remember where I bought this, but I bought it for $300 from a guy. And now we're gonna see if we can drive it on 2 wheels because it's gonna be easier to put a training wheel on this bad girl anyway. Start! Start! Oh, she wants to go. This might look like a Mazda pickup to you because it is, but it's a rebadged Ford Ranger. Everybody knows these things are tough as nails. So if there's anything we're gonna drive on 2 wheels, this is way better than the Tahoe. Well, guys, we have officially found our new 2-wheel drive driving truck.
Bam! Hit him in the face like a heavyweight ram. Walk up in the place like put up your hands. Run it up, I'm going ham. They don't know who I am. I'm nice like that. I'm nice.
You might be wondering exactly what we're doing here. Well, this is science, because basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift up the Ranger until it gets to a point where it's really tippy, and then we know exactly the angle that we need to take and build a set of training wheels at. All right, go up. There you go, keep going.
Whoa.
Right there is the angle. That's the angle of which we have to drive it at. Basically, what we're doing here right now is we're trying to figure out the science of how far the truck can go without going all the way over where the tipping point is at. And the tipping point currently is 4 feet from the ground to the top of the window. Dude, she's fine. Basically, where we're at right now is we figured out the exact geometry and angle of what we need to make sure that this thing can drive on 2 wheels, and we have our training wheel good. So what we're gonna do now is build a training wheel that's 39 inches off of the side of the truck, and then whenever it lands on the training wheel, it'll just drive along like that. It'll be great. It'll be like a 2-wheel drive, it'll be like a 2-wheeling training driving car. I want to introduce you to the trailer house axle. You know how the pioneers come across the frontier with their wagons and stuff like that? That is how hillbillies come across with these bad girls. These axles are absolutely horrendous and awful for one reason, and that's because the tires always suck because they're a weird size, and they're only meant to really move a really big trailer house like 100 miles, and then they're never made to be used again. But I think they'll work perfectly as a set of training wheels for our Ford Ranger. We are making a roll bar that we can also attach our 3rd wheel to. There's just something so fun about building shit you just don't give an absolute Hello, how are you guys doing? I give it like an 80% chance that weld never breaks.
Yeah, no, I'd probably give it a 90 actually. So back on Project 3-wheeler, it's cold outside, so we rolled it inside, and we decided to tackle welding the diff today. And don't worry about that yet, I'll explain. Last time I welded a diff, I caught it on fire.
Oh! My toe! Grab the fire pit! Okay, now weld it.
So Wade had a mop bucket full of water, and he's playing firefighter today for when I do catch it on fire inevitably.
So, we've built the contraption, we've built the training wheel to drive this thing on 2 wheels, and also we welded the rear diff on it. So basically, whenever we tilt it up, we don't want all the power just to go to the wheel that's off the ground. So we've welded the diff so the power goes equally to both wheels. So hypothetically, this thing should drive on 2 wheels as long as we can drive it on 2 wheels. But there's only one way to find out. There she goes. Now that it's got the diff welded, it should be able to do good donuts. This thing is absolutely ready to get down, I'm telling you. Now that we've got the training wheel, I'm just gonna have Wade tip me up with the skid loader until I'm up on the training wheel, and I'm gonna see if I can drive it away. Oh yeah, this feels sketchy. This feels really sketchy. Got it! Thank God for that helmet. Holy shit, my head just absolutely bonked into that. I'll get this. Don't worry. That's my first attempt. That's pretty good.
Oh, he's...
I feel like the truck's defective.
Oh my God. I was crying there for a little bit.
Hey, I know what the problem is. I need some weight in the passenger seat to really feel this out. So Logan, get in here.
Rylan, you got it.
It's more about emotional support.
You got it, Rylan.
Yeah, but it's funnier because Logan's gonna get more freaked the f out.
Ah.
Goddamn Ranger.
There really are.
That one's a little rough.
Oh, my head. Oh.
That one landed pretty hard. I tell you what, I don't feel like he's making any progress, but it's funny watching him.
It definitely is harder than it looks.
It's way harder than it looks, ain't it? Because you can't give it too much gas or it makes it tilt down. Weird, hold on, let me look in here. What's your temperature gauge look like? Oh, that's hot. We probably should have checked to see if the Ranger that we were gonna take and make drive on 2 wheels was mechanically sound. We might need a new Ranger. It does not sound great and has been overheated and been without oil pressure for at least 10 minutes while we've been around with it on the side. Let's see how this goes.
How the f are you supposed to do this?
You're supposed to drive it!
Jesus Christ!
Well, guys, here's the thing. We came, we saw, we didn't conquer, but what this means is we have to rethink this, go back to the drawing board, give it some more design, come back and make this better. All right, guys, here's the thing. It's been a couple weeks since the guys have stolen anything, and you know what? We've put out security cameras, we've put out trackers, we've put out every single thing that we could think to keep people out of here. Long story short, no one's come back and stolen anything. And the other good news on top of that is we know exactly who stole the last tools and exactly who broke in and did all that, but local law enforcement has said, Weston, do not release his name, do not put it on the internet, it'll impede our investigation. So I'm not gonna tell you it was from Arkansas City, Kansas, that he's about 6 foot tall with hair and eyes, medium build. I'm not gonna say that. But what I am gonna say is we know exactly who you are. Thank you guys for watching. We're trying to reach 5 million subs in 2025. I wish this video had a better title and thumbnail than this, but they're not all sunshine and rainbows. Well, we made up for it in 2-wheel Rangers and other things. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week. Did that thing ever get here for the jet engine?
We don't have a jet engine.
No, I bought one.
What? From who?
Dude, this guy on Craigslist. You wouldn't actually believe I found one on Craigslist. And he said he'd ship it.
I think that was a scam.
No, he said he's definitely shipping it.
I'm sure it's coming.